Hello and welcome. In this session I'll take you through our billing system which we are using for the payment, or the billing system which we have been building for quite some time now. We are using various programming languages. So in this session I'll just take you briefly on this billing system for Grafan IT. So the first things first, number one, we are going to access the billing system, and as you can see on your screen, that is the dashboard. That is the administrator's dashboard. We also have the other side for the clients, the users, the customers, that is. So I'll also take you through that session for the clients, but that will not be now in this session, because here majorly you're focusing on the administrators panel, and then later on we'll take you through the user panel, the customers section. So here is the landing page to our website. That is the billing system. Currently we're building various systems, but I'll just take you through this billing system as it's displayed on your screen. That is the admin's dashboard. That's the administrator dashboard. The administrator dashboard has all the privileges for the administrator. The administrator can manage invoices. The administrator, meaning of managing the invoices, the administrator will be able to create, manage and track invoices. You will also send to customers and monitor the payments. The administrator will also be able to manage the quotes. When you're talking about the managing the quotes, we are saying that the administrator will be able to create professional quotations for customers, convert accepted quotations to invoices. So when you're creating a quotation, before it's been converted to an invoice, the client must have accepted the quotation. So now you can proceed to convert it to the invoice, which will also be payable by the clients. So we're going to take you through all the sections here. Also you have customers. The administrator will be able to manage customers information, contact details and view customer history. The administrator will also be able to record the payments. The administrator will also be able to manage the products. Managing the products, the administrator will be able to manage the products in the catalog with the pricing and tax information. The administrator will be able to create reports, settings and also the billing dashboard. When you're talking about the quick actions, this will take you direct to the other page or the user sections. So first let me take you through to the main dashboard. So you click the main dashboard here, it will take you to the administrator's dashboard. Here it will take you to the administrator's dashboard. So when you are here the administrator dashboard, you can be able to manage various things here. For example, you'll be able to manage the invoices, you'll be able to manage the customers, you'll also be able to manage the reports, the products. So I'll take you through briefly on all the entities or the functionalities that you are going to take at this section. So number one, we are going to go through this dashboard. If I scroll down here, you'll be able to see the recent invoices, the recent payments, the recent quotations. You'll also be able to see whatever activities that has been done here. So first, and I will take you through the customers. You cannot go to the invoices, the quotation, the payments or products before creating the customers. So I'll click to the customers. So here you'll be able to manage the customers. So currently I have 2 customers here. If I click view, you can be able to see all the details of this client, the address information, the contact information, email, country, customer, since what time, and also the invoices, the total billed, the outstanding balances, the recent receipts, the recent payment. You also be able to see that. So let me go back. Let me just go back here to the dashboard. So we click on the customer, then we add customer. So I'll take you through step by step on how to create the customers as the admin. So number one, you click on the create customer. After clicking on the create customer, you'll need to input the company of the client. For example, let me say ABCD organization. So if you say ABCD organization, then here you'll be able to add the contact person. Maybe the contact person is let me say chief engineer. It's just a demo. Email, let me say chief@254. Sorry, chief254@gmail.com. The contact number, let me just guess some number here. Then the address, let me just guess the address. Then additional notes if possible. Then you click on save customer. Invalid phone number, let's repeat, 0712345678. So we click on save. So now we have successfully created a customer. So after creating a customer, from here you can proceed. You see, this is the client's name, chief engineer. This is the contact person, email address, phone number, tax number, net, then the street address. You also have the street address, the postal code, the country. So let me again take you through. Let's go back to the main dashboard. So here, the client's page, as the administrator, you'll be able to see the number of clients that here that the clients are available in your system. So in my case, I have 3 clients as per now. I have the 3 clients as per now. So you can view the client's details. Then you can also edit the client's details. You can also add. You can create an invoice directly to that client with ease. You can also delete the client if maybe you don't have business to do with the clients, or maybe the client. So it depends with how you dealing with the clients. Maybe it's maybe seasonal clients, or the way you prefer dealing with your clients. So going back to this main dashboard, I'll now take you through the quotes. So you click on quotes. This is the quotation. Currently the system is now tested and is functioning properly. So under the quotes, the admin, let me just address you as the admin. Here under the quotation, you can create the quotation. After creating the quotation, you can update the status. If it's still draft, that means it's still pending. So currently these are the quotations that we had. If I click on view, so you can see this is the quotation. This is the quotation. So let me go back. So under quotation, you'll be able to see the total amount of money that you've been quoting for your clients. You'll also be seeing every client, the individual clients. You can also edit the quotation. Let me say, for example, if I click on this, edit, you're editing a draft quote, so this is not yet approved. Let me go and say update quote. I select the date, then I say update quote. So it will take me to this page. Then here it's still draft, so I'll be able to update the status. If I click here, then I click on accepted, then I click on update status. So the invoice will be the invoice is already accepted. So from here, sorry, that is the quotation or the invoice. After the quotation has been accepted, the user will now be able to convert the quotation to an invoice, which will be payable. So in our case, we want to export this invoice, sorry, this quotation. So you click on export, then click on export as PDF. So when you click on export as PDF, this is the download option. So you click on open. So this is your invoice. So this is your quotation, which has been exported as PDF. So this is just a simple way of exporting that, and I've used the simple PDF. So if I go back to this, then you can go back to the main dashboard. So you click on create new quotation. Here you'll be able to, so in our case, we designed this platform that you cannot create a blank, or let's say a blind invoice without addressing direct to a person. So if you select this person here, ABCD organization, the chief engineer, which you've created the user, you'll also be able to put the items, the products. Let me say Dell. Let me say Dell Optiplex 360 desktop. So these are for 34, and the unit price is let's say 25,600. So also add another item. We say Canon printer, Canon Pixima G3411. Let me say in bracket, these are colored printer. I'm supplying 17 of them. So the unit price is 34,000. That is 34,000. So if the unit price is 34,000, it will be multiplied by that number. So again, let me say HP desktops. Let me say like Core i5. Unit price, maybe I'm supplying 27 desktops. The unit price, let me say 47,600. So if we do that, and then here let me just copy notes, then let me copy this other one. So if I paste it here, then I click on create quote. If I click on create quote, this is the quotation that is we have created here. This is the quotation. So under this quotation here, so you can see the total amount. So it's still draft, so you can send to the client. Let me say, for example, I say export, then I open this. This is the final quotation. This is the quotation here. So the other thing that you need to understand is the status, the quotation status. And when you look at the status, you'll see it's still draft. So you send to the client. So when the client approves that, you'll now come back here and on draft and click on accepted. And if it's rejected, you click on rejected, then you update status. So it's good to update the status of the invoices, the receipts, and also the quotations, so that you'll be able to automate, maybe deduct the amount from the system. So you click on update, it's accepted. So this is accepted. So now when we go to export and you export this quotation, it will now appear here as accepted. So it's accepted. So you can see the customer information, the company details, also the quotation items, and also the subtotals will be there. Then the items, all the items will be listed there. The notes, these are just the notes that we placed here. Notes, terms and conditions, So if we go back to the main page, be able now to go back and perform other functionalities. You can also go to reports, and under reports there's a lot of things you can do to that system. You can do that system after everything is approved or accepted, then will be forwarded maybe to the payment section. So you'll be able to pay if it's not yet expired. So in this case, if I go back here, I just did something on the valid till, so that is that won't reflect. So you can come here and do some changes. Make sure you meet all the requirements. Let me scroll. You can take some way back, some steps back. You can take some steps back to maybe 2011, then the date, then you apply in case you had some sales or some reportings to make at that point. So that's just a brief explanation on our system. So stay connected as we are coming up with the updated platforms and also detailed system which is accessible with ease and cuts across different age groups and level and user levels. Thank you, and stay connected with the Grafan IT Solutions, where we give you the best, we provide the best to you, to all our clients. And also comment below in the comment sections. In the comment section, if you have any queries or anything that you want us to help you sort, comment below. We also service the printers and also offer technical support, all level technical support. Thank you and have a nice evening.